Hello students, today we are going to discuss about venture capital. This is Taranum Jahan from the Department of Commerce, Indra Priyadarshini Government Degree College for Women, Hyderabad. So we are discussing about our topic, that is venture capital. What is venture? We have already studied in our intermediate in our BCom first year that what is venture. We can say that venture is a business enterprise that is that takes some risk to earn a profit. Okay, we'll see here some definition. Let's see here definition. It says the business is a business enterprise or speculation in which something is risked in the hope of profit. That means a business enterprise or a speculation in which something is risked in the hope of profit. That means a business is taking up a particular project which is highly risked, but that work or that project is particularly taken over in the hope of earning a profit. We have studied that joint venture, right? In intermediate and degree first year. What was the venture in that? Joint means doing together, venture means particular project. So here is also a particular project taking up that is with a high risk to earn a profit. Okay, then next is what is risk, and what the risk says here. Risk involves uncertainty about the effects or implications of an activity. That means risk involves the uncertainty. That means when we are doing any transaction, then see here an example is given as every business involves risk to earn profit. That means every transaction what we are doing involves the risk in business activity. Here we can say that we have started our business. That means itself we have taken a risk. We don't know whether our business is going to run or not, but we have taken a risk to run the business. Okay, when we make a payment to somebody in advance, that is also risk. We don't know whether that person is going to make a payment to deliver us the material or not, but we are involving the risk in our transaction. That is uncertain. That means uncertain means that is unpredictable. We don't know whether uh, this risk is back or not. So it is an uncertainty. It is not confirmed. So risk is something which is involved along with the transactions of a business. Then comes the capital. We have studied. Our topic is venture capital. We came to know what is venture. That means a particular project which is taken over with the risk to earn a profit. Then we have studied here what is risk. Risk is a uncertainty of an activity that involves in the business. Then we have capital. Here, capital refers to the financial resources that businesses can use to fund their operations, like cash, machinery, equipment, and other resources. Here, capital refers to the financial resources that capital into their day-to-day or long-term operations. Like for this cash is used for a liquidity purpose or a working capital. Then remaining capital can also be used as a fund for the fixed assets like machinery, equipment, and any other resources. So the money which we are investing in our business, that will be called as a the financial resources, that will be called as a capital in our business. Here we'll discuss about the capital venture. Capital venture is a form of private equity and a type of financing that investors provide to startup companies and small businesses that are believed to have a long-term potential growth. we can say that a single person is there who is having more finance than his requirement. After completing his requirement, he is having a good amount of money with you, but he's unable to spend that money somewhere. So he's looking for someone who can come with a good idea, so he can invest his money into that particular idea, into that particular project to earn the profit, because some people who are having idea don't have money, so they will be enough. The person who is having an idea will always be in a search of funding, will always be in search of a financing. They need somebody to finance their project, they need somebody to fund their project. So the person who is who is having the excess money, but he is unable to spend it somewhere or invest it somewhere, what he is doing, he is looking forward to find out the potential of that idea. If he finds that the idea is having a good potential to increase or get a growth, he will invest in that idea. So that particular amount which is spent into that particular idea for a growth and for the expansion, that particular fund is called as a venture capital. So it is a private equity. That means it is not provided by a government, it is not provided by any bank or any legal entity. It is given by a purely private equity. It is given by the purely private entity. Then a type of financing that investors provide to startup companies. This is venture capital is a type of investing. It is like a type of investment that will be provided to the startup companies. That means the company which is having a good idea but doesn't have any, but don't have anybody to invest in it. And business and small businesses, means the a business is having a potential to expand itself, and it everybody knows that this business will definitely going to grow and to earn a huge profit. But at the moment, right now, that particular small business doesn't have funds or doesn't have any financial support to expand the business. At that time, this venture capital helps the small businesses to to run for the long term growth potential. Then what is venture capital? It is a meaning given here. We can say that venture capital is an equity support to fund. Again, equity comes as ownership. Equity comes as a ownership. An equity support to fund a new concept that involves a higher risk. That means the person who is investing into the business is having equal ownership, and he is funding a new concept or new idea that involves a higher risk. We know that Mr. A is having good idea, but when Mr. B is investing the money, he's having very uh, consciousness about his project. He want to know everything because he's on the risk whether this particular idea is going to work or not. If he is spending the money, he might be able to know. Sorry, he definitely want to know the what is the risk percentage in that idea, how much this particular idea will work of Mr. A or not, because he is investing the money. If he invests the money, if the idea works on, it earns a good profit, and the Mr. B, and the Mr. B who is spending the money will earn a good profit. But if the idea doesn't work and it collapses or it diminishes or it finish off, then at the same time the risk will higher, and the amount or the capital invested by Mr. B will be uh, the amount invested by the Mr. B will be gone in the loss. Then at the same time have a high growth and the profits. When there is a high risk, if the ideas goes on and works, there will be definitely a high growth and the high profits. Then comes the definition. Here is a bookish, we can say that definition is given, that what we have discussed will be written in as venture capital company is defined as a financing institution. Venture capital is the amount or funding type of finance. Then company, when we are discussing about company, when we are discussing about company, it is defined as financial institution. हम जब भी किसी कंपनी की बात कर रहे हैं, that means it is an institution, it is not a single person. It is an institution which joins an entrepreneurs. Which joins as a which joins an entrepreneur as a co-promoter. The entrepreneur is a businessman. So here financial institutions are joining this businessman as a co-promoters in a project. That means they are promoting, they are funding, they are involving themselves in the management and everything. Means in all the transactions in a project and shares the risk and rewards of the enterprise. So this institutions venture capital company includes themselves along with the businessman as a co-promoter as a co-promoter. That means they are promoting the project, they are sharing the risk, and they are earning the rewards or profits along with that. Then comes the venture capitalist. When we were talking about the capital, it was a fund, but the person who is spending that fund will be called as a capitalist, venture capitalist. Here is some of the definition we can speak about. A venture capitalist is a private equity investor. That means a person. Equity investor means a person that provides capital to companies exhibiting his high potential growth in exchange of an equity stake. Here is a person who is investing his fund into the companies exhibiting high growth. That means the business which shows the growth, which shows the high growth potential. That means the company is having the potential to get a high growth in exchange of equity stake. Equity stake means they are getting the ownership. We can say a partial ownership in the company, so that the investor can enjoy the full profit of the organization to the extent what he has spent in the venture. This could be funding startup ventures or supporting small businesses. This venture capital is a funding startup ventures. This venture capital is funding startup ventures or supporting the small companies that wish to expand but do not have access to the equity market. So this is the venture capitalist. Then next we will be discussing about the venture capital features of venture capital. That means venture capital is having a long-term horizon. So here we are discussing about the features of the venture capital. The first feature of the venture capital is financing of new companies. As till now we discussed that venture capital is basically financing new companies which are finding it difficult to go to the capital market at their early stages of existence. So this venture capital is financing the new companies to take up their ideas in the market. Then next is the finance can also be loan based or in convertible debentures. This means this finance can also be on a loan based, not only as an equity partner in the capital in the firm or in the idea of that particular person. This venture capital can also be adopted this idea on a loan based instead of giving a fund. Instead of being a partner, this venture capitalist can also give a loan to that particular person or entrepreneur who is taking up the business. Then on a particular fixed yield or the provider for the venture capital. The next feature of the venture capitalist aims at capital gain due to the success achieved by the concern. That means as this venture capital is providing fund or capital to the business, they are basically aiming at the capital gain. They are also the venture capitalist or the venture capital organization also wants to earn some profit by the or with the help of investing the fund into the venture or in a particular project. After that fund earns a good value in the market, and as it starts earning good profit, this company aims at the venture capital organization aims at the capital gain. Then comes the long-term investment. They are not only just starting up and leaving that particular entrepreneur on its own, but they are helping that entrepreneur or the idea to move on for a long period of time. And it is a long-term investment and made in a companies which have high growth potential. If a company is having high growth potential, definitely the company will run for a longer period of time. So this is not just a investment, but it is a long-term investment, and the provision of this capital venture will bring rapid growth for the business. Then comes the this capital venture organization, venture capital organization takes parts in the borrowing concerns. That means borrowing means the person who is borrowing the money or taking a loan. Concern is an organization or a particular project or idea. So the venture capital provider, the person who provides the venture capital will also take part in the business transaction, whereby the venture capital financer not only merely confines to finance, he is not only just funding, but he is also involving himself in the business organization. He is also providing help to the entrepreneur with his managerial skills. Then comes the uh, next one. It involves the financing small or medium sized firms. This venture capital is made for small and medium firms which are finding it difficult in the capital market to find out the financing companies or to find out the fund for its ideas or expansion. So these are not basically it is not related to the large size firms. So not much of technology involved in the venture capital. It involves only financing small and medium-sized firms, which are in their early stages. With the help of this venture capital, these firms will stabilize themselves and later can go on in a traditional financing way. That means going to the banks and taking the financial help from the banks. Now, one more thing I forgot to include here is a contained risk. As we all know, there is a risk in funding or financing a new venture. There is a lot of risk for the venture capital. So not all the capitalists will experience high risk, but venture capital financing contains the risk. But with this risk is compensated with the higher returns given by the entrepreneur. It might be as a stakeholder. Okay, so these are the features which we were discussing about the venture capital. After this, so here we are discussing about the advantages of venture capital. The first advantage is opportunity for expansion of the company. That means venture capital provides the company with an opportunity to expand. This could not have been possible through other methods like bank loans, and bank loans require collateral and there is an obligation to repay the loan. However, in venture capital, the investors themselves are ready to take the risk as they believe in the company's long-term success. Therefore, the venture capital financing is beneficial for startups and with high initial cost and limited operating history. Then next advantage is valuable guidance and expertise. Then after this, besides capital financing, venture capital is also a source of valuable guidance. Guidance by the expertise persons and consultations. A member from the venture capital firm is usually appointed, a member from the venture capital firm is usually appointed to the board of the startup company. This allows the active involvement of the venture capitalist in the company's decision. As a venture capitalist have experience in building and expanding startups. Their expertise and expertise guidance can prove to be beneficial for the newly developing company. They can help with building strategies, technical assistance, resources, etc. in order to make a business successful. Then our next advantage is helps in building networks and connections. Here, venture capitalists have a huge network of connections in the business community. These connections could be advantages for the startups to grow and become successful. They can help the startup to enter into alliances with the potential customers or to the other business houses. The next advantage is no obligation for repayment. Then here is no obligation to repay the venture capital to the venture capitalist investor if the startup fails or shut down. Hence, venture funding is essential for startups. It does not leave the startup with the burden to pay back as in the case of the bank loans. The next advantage is venture capitalists are trustworthy. Venture capitalists are strictly regulated by the regulatory bodies. For example, in USA, venture capitalists are regulated by US Security and Exchange Commission. They are subjected to be similar regulations as any other form of private securities investments. Also, know your customer and anti-money laundering regulations may also apply since the large number of venture capital funds are provided by the depository institutions and banks. It's a rarity to see venture capital performs and illegal activities. Okay. The next one is easy to locate. It is very easy to find out and locate the venture capitalists within minutes. Investors, as they are documented in various directories. This reduces the times, efforts, and money involved in searching the venture funding. One can find a venture capital quickly and efficiently. For example, you can get a huge list of venture capital firms by typing any search engine like Google or Firefox or anything else. And then we are having disadvantages also of as for everything we are having advantage for all the transactions or all the matters of our life. As in the same way, we are having some disadvantages also. So the first disadvantage is dilution of ownership and control. Okay, here the first disadvantage is the dilution of ownership and control. Here, when capitalists provide huge capital to the startups in return for a stake in the equity of the company. If the startup succeeds, then it helps them earn tremendous amounts of profit. Whereas venture capitalists usually become a part of the board. This venture capitalist investor usually becomes a part of the board. They actively participate in the company's decision making. They involve themselves in all the decision making. Then venture capitalists will want to protect their investment. Always venture capitalists want to protect their investment. If there is a difference in the opinion between venture capitalist and the startup entrepreneur or the founder, then things can get very bad. Then any major decision requires the consent of the investors. A startup person for a startup founder or entrepreneur cannot take his uh, independent. They can't take up their independent decisions. The next disadvantage is early redemption by the venture capitalist. A venture capitalist may decide to redeem the investment within 3 to 5 years. Their primary focus is just to earn the capital gains. So, venture capital may not be suitable for an entrepreneur whose business plan will take a longer time to provide the liquidity. Okay. The next one will be the long and complicated process. Here, the startup company's owner should first present a detailed business plan. Therefore, the capitalist analyzes the business plan in detail. Then, one-on-one meeting is conducted to discuss the business plan in detail. Later, if the venture capitalist agrees to go ahead with the funding, then due diligence is done to verify the details. If the due diligence is found satisfactory, then only the venture capitalist will offer a term sheet. Therefore, venture capital funding is often found to be a lengthy process. Okay. Then venture capitalist takes a long time to decide. Here, capital funding involves a huge amount of risk. So venture capitalists usually takes a lot of time to decide whether they want to undertake any investment or not. Venture capital funding may be a great source of availing funds for the startups. However, this long process will be or the long wait before receiving the funds is a huge drawback for the idea founder or the entrepreneur. Then next is the approaching a venture capitalist can be tedious. That means very tiresome. A lot of investment opportunities through uninvited emails overburdens the venture capitalist. Due to this, a lot of business proposals go unnoticed. One of the ways to approach the venture capitalist is through a mutual connection. Then this is there is it may require high return on original investment. That means some venture capitalists require high return on investment within the next 3 to 5 years of investment, as they want to withdraw their amount at the early stages or within a period of 3 to 5 years. If your startup will need more time to generate high return on investment, then option of or opinion of venture capitalists may not be the right choice. So, as expectations of the higher return on investment may cause a high level of stress. Then it will next will be it may release the funds from time to time. Because venture funding involves a huge amount of capital, the venture capitalist may not release all the funds at the same time, but most of the contracts require the startup company to reach certain milestones in order to achieve the fundings, which they originally requested. This creates the undue pressure on the startup company, as the venture capital is not providing the wholesome amount in the hands of the entrepreneur, as they are providing at some stage by stage, as they are funding this idea stage by stage. Then next disadvantages may lead to undervaluation. These venture capitalists are in a hurry to sell off their equity shares because they just want to invest for 3 to 5 years. Then they will always be in hurry to sell off their equity stakes. Therefore, they may pressurize the owner of the company to list the company, or this ultimately listing of the company could result in the undervaluation of the company's shares, because as they are not yet popular, they are just they may be not popular in the market. That's why their share value will not be increased, or the share value will be less only. This could be proving the disadvantage of the company's owner. This could be proving as a disadvantage for the company owner. Okay, so we have discussed about the till here we have discussed about what is venture, what is risk, what is capital, what is risk, venture capital, what is its meaning, definition, and who is the venture capitalist, its features, and what are the advantages and disadvantages. The remaining things related to venture capital will be discussed in the coming videos. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay home.